Joining us now are David and Deborah, and we're going to be talking about iCandy meals. Welcome to the show. How are the two of you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Happy to have you here. This is so exciting. I love something that's packaged well. Okay, so I am wondering what is in this iCandy bag?
Well, these are iCandy meals, and we are a meal prep company. And believe it or not, we have really good, yummy food like pizza that is pumped up with protein.
Excellent. So this one's called barbecue pita protein pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. So Deborah, how did this start? How did you decide to start iCandy?
Well, believe it or not, I was a personal trainer, and I had a client that came to me that was approximately 400 pounds and had a lot of weight loss to get to. And basically, he came to me and said, I need to lose 100 pounds.
Okay.
And I said, well, I need to see a doctor's note because I need to know that you're well enough to work out. Long story short, we find out he is a diabetic. He has a lot of food allergies. And I started writing him a meal plan. This is what I did while I was personal training to get people results or get them to their goal. Long story short, he loses about 75 pounds in 4 months, and his goal was to get to 100 in 6 months, but he started gaining weight. And the type of person I am, I got very frustrated, and I am an empath, and I said, what's going on? What's the real story? Why are we gaining weight? He said, well, me and my mom got into a fight, and she's no longer making my meals. So I started shopping around, and I couldn't find the right food for this client, whether the sodium was too high, the protein wasn't right. I basically hooked up with a New York Board of Health chef, and he said, this is not a problem. You tell me how much protein, fat, and carbohydrates, and we'll make it for him. So this was a custom program to get him to his results.
Wonderful. Now, you're sitting next to David. So David, is that kind of part of your story too? Tell us about like how you started working together.
Well, first of all, that's definitely one of the major reasons why. When I first started this program, I was 550 pounds.
550 pounds.
Yes.
Okay, David.
And so right now,
I just want to so sometimes people watch those shows, right? When, you know, My 600-Pound Life and things like that. You were close. You're 50 pounds shy of being 600 pounds.
100%, yes.
Okay.
Can I interrupt?
Sure, of course. Yeah, well, this is all just a conversation.
This gentleman was in a wheelchair.
Okay.
I was at my 50th birthday, I had a surprise party, and I couldn't even move. I was in a wheelchair, couch. So that was my rock bottom moment.
Okay.
So I reached out to Debbie, and I saw her, and I liked the idea that she was very caring.
Yes,
and
she is.
And not only that, she cares about her people. Every week she checks in, she does the right thing, and her food's amazing.
Wonderful.
So I started March 25th of 2023, and as of right now, I started at 550. As of weigh-in on Friday, I'm 420. It's mostly because of Debbie. She did a lot with me. Every Wednesday she texts me, how's the food? Do you need anything? Do you want to change? Any problems? Energy, everything. And not only that, she also offers a lot of other things too. Like she got me a good trainer who I see once a week that really motivates me, the physical part. And of course my girlfriend Sarah, she puts up with all of it. She's very supportive too. I'm with her. She makes sure I follow through with everything. She's great. So
Isn't that lovely to have love in your life?
Well,
you know, it's just, I think it's wonderful.
Well, that's what's best about this whole thing is I have a great support cast. I mean, you have to hit rock bottom, but again, once you do, it's nice that people care about you. It makes you lift you up and want to do this. So,
were you heavy as a child, David?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I was always fluctuated back and forth, but then between pandemic and some bad things, and once you start going to that pattern of eating, you know, the only thing I actually got enjoyment out of was eating. So I was in a bad place, but you know what? People said to me, oh, you got to lose weight, you got to do this. I said, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. But after my 50th birthday party, when all my friends had to come over to me, I couldn't even get up.
Wow.
And Sarah had to push me around. She's a girlfriend, not a caretaker. And so everybody motivated me. I said, I can't do this anymore. So the next day I called.
They must be so happy for you.
You know, she's very happy. And the next day I called Debbie, and it's a year later, and I'm down 130 pounds. And it's been great.
That's a person almost.
Yeah.
You lost a person.
That's what we always talk about. You lost a 9-year-old, you lost a 10-year-old. That's the going joke. My friends and everybody, that's the going joke.
So one of these recipes, this is barbecue pizza, protein pizza.
These are some of David's favorites
Yes.
meals, and I wanted to express
Oh.
that this is not, when people think of meal prep, they think of diet food.
Right.
We try to make it really fun and interesting at iCandy. His favorite is you want to tell them?
Chicken cutlet parmesan is really good
Chicken
too.
cutlet
Chicken cutlet,
Parmesan,
parmesan,
yes.
Believe it or
things
not.
that you wouldn't think that you can eat. You can
Yes.
eat through Deborah's program,
Yep.
through iCandy.
For breakfast, your favorite?
It's like egg and cheese on a muffin. Really good on a English
Egg
muffin.
Okay.
English muffin.
And so because you're enjoying your meals more and they're healthier for you, you've been able to shed the toxic
And
weight.
also, what's great about Debbie's meals is that I can still go out with my girlfriend and enjoy life. Like it's not you have to be, oh my God, I gotta eat every meal. What's great about a program is you can still have a life outside of the meal.
Okay.
Like I go to my girlfriend, go for sushi, and I have a life still. So it's not like, oh my God, if you don't eat a meal, you're in trouble. She works with you and she understands that.
Lovely. So how you work with a lot of clients?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And now the food though, how do they receive it? Which I thought was fascinating.
So we ship out. If
Yeah.
you go to www.icandymeals.com, we have it pretty much color coded. So you go on the website, you pick your goal, and you basically pick the meals to that color. It's as simple as that. And basically, we do, again, offer really creative things. I do everything from children to athletes to moms and dads, all shapes and sizes, because everybody has a different goal. So that's really the goal of this meal plan.
And how does it feel when you see a successful story like David's or some of your other clients? How do you feel, Deborah?
I love it, and I pride myself to this. I don't have one client to this day not get to their goal as long as they follow the meal plan.
Wonderful.
And I'm
So
3
you're-
years in business.
You're batting 100, right?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. That's really great. So David, what else would you like to share? If somebody out there is suffering, because we know there are some challenging things that people go through, right? But if their challenge is being,
I would say being a big guy, being 550 pounds,
Right.
and and walking into a room going, oh my God, look at me, everybody has their eyes on me. The most important thing is to get started. I know it's hard and you have to hit your own rock bottom, and I did. But once you start doing it, it's easy. And you get a much better life. I mean, I couldn't even move. I couldn't get out of a wheelchair.
Wow.
I couldn't do anything. And now I'm walking, I'm going out, I walk with my girlfriend, we go to movies, we go to dinner.
you're on
So-
CBS.
Yeah,
Oh my
CBS.
God, wow.
I get to meet you. So all these,
you're
all
just-
these things are great. And this is all you gotta do is get started.
Yes.
And understand, I was never a gym person either because being a big guy, you go into a gym, you get intimidated.
Okay.
But she got a trainer, Darina, who's very good too, comes to my house, works with me, and we get it done. Just get started. I mean,
Great.
the hardest part is get started. I know it sounds like a cliche, but I'm you. I'm not this one of these muscle guys. I was 550 pounds. Just get started and take it day by day.
Okay.
That's one thing I wanted to mention about David. When he did start with me, he was in a dark place. He didn't, the way he talks with all this
Right.
energy, he didn't talk like this.
Couldn't even say 2 words.
Yeah, no, he really has. He is really a different person. I believe this has changed his life.
Oh, like, as I said, and I tell this to everybody, I know some people say, well, it's a lot, but you want to know something? It's so worth it. It gave my life back. It gave me my girlfriend a better future with my girlfriend. Just everything. And that's why I couldn't be more indebted to Debbie, because she brought me back to who I was and who I want to be. And we're still a work in progress. There's still more to go, but I'm so much better than I was at this time last year. I couldn't even move.
Yeah. And when I met you, I didn't see your outside. I only saw your inside, because I looked at your face and it's like, hey, I did not even realize that you were the person that Deborah was bringing on the show, right? So you have such confidence now, and it's so lovely to see. And I appreciate your being brave, because it takes someone, you have to be brave in order to be vulnerable, to the audience. And I thank you for that.
Well, I believe if you could have one person like me, because you know what? Some person could see this and well, he did it, and he's a big person too, and that person can lose weight and get a better life for himself or herself. It's worth it then. It's always about giving back and doing the right thing.
Lovely.
That's what I want to do.
And I love that you're an advocate for others.
Oh, definitely.
Because it's so important. And that's really what we're trying to do. I can be a better person in some ways, and I need a coach for certain things, and you need a coach for certain things, and you need a coach for certain things.
100%.
But together, collectively, it makes everybody's life so much better.
Absolutely.
So you have how many different meals do you have, Deborah, that people can choose from?
God.
Probably over 200 on the website, but I
Wonderful.
can also, what's really great about my company is too, people that have gluten sensitivities, we can remove gluten. So I have a lot of clients that have autoimmune issues going on,
Okay.
GERD, IBS, you name it, I have it. So that's what's really great about This program is we can accommodate to everyone, where most meal prep companies are just cookie cutter. So
And it's nutritious, which
and
is
it's
nice.
nutritious,
I
yeah.
love that.
And it's good as well. It's good tasting too.
It
which
tastes
always- it helps too. It's fresh.
Chicken parm.
it's not frozen.
Yeah, the fresh is nice too. It's
Yes.
not frozen, it's fresh. So you can order it online, it gets delivered to you, and you're ready to go.
Right.
Fantastic. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
I like the fact that the name of your company is iCandy.
My slogan is "You are what you eat."
You are what you eat. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here. And if you have any challenge whatsoever, I hope that you'll come to the Donna Drake Show, and hopefully you'll be able to find some answers for you on your journey. It really matters to me, and I thank you for watching.